Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? My name is Nadia Subrati from winwithnadiasubrati.com, and today I want to introduce myself to all of you so you get to know me on a deeper level, right? I'm one of the founders and professors in branding YOUuniversity, and today I'm going to tell you my story. We all have a story to tell, and today I want all of you to know who I am. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and at the age of 13 years old, my parents got divorced. And when I was 16, I moved to New York to be with my mother. And I have three younger siblings, two sisters and a brother. And at a very young age, my mother taught us the value of money. You know, being a single mother, was difficult, for her raising four children. So at the age of 19 years old, I decided to go to college, went to college, got a degree in accounting and information systems, where after that I worked as, I bartended here and there. But then I worked in a mortgage company as a loan officer, and I did that for quite some time. And in 2006, the mortgage business, right? There was a crisis, and all the mortgage companies were having a lot of issues, and I quit. So this was back in 2006, and a few months after that, I met my ex-fiance. We got into a serious relationship. We got engaged, and we moved in together. And for 9 years, I didn't work. Right? For 9 years, I did not work. And the 2 years we were, the first 2 years of our relationship, all we did was travel. He's a business owner. I didn't have to work. But all we did was travel. And I got tired. I got tired of traveling. And I decided, you know what? I didn't want to go back to the mortgage business, right? And I wanted to go back to school. I always had a thing for healthcare. And I wanted to go back to school. And that's what I did. So I went back to school at a later age, and I got a degree in health information technology. Then right after that, I went to another university, got another degree in public health. Both degrees, I graduated summa cum laude, the top 1% of my graduating class, and I did my internship as a medical case manager. And then I worked as a medical case manager for a while, and guess what? They cut fundings for public health. So there, I was out of a job. So I'm like, what am I going to do? So I decided to go back to school and study a double master's in acupuncture and oriental medicine, right? So I went back to school, studied double master's in acupuncture and oriental medicine, and after that, I couldn't find a job. I live in New York, so the job market is very competitive, and I've applied to hundreds of jobs, went on a handful of interviews. I flew cross country on a job interview. I didn't get the job, but it was a blessing in disguise, right? Because it wasn't even in my line of work. And, I became very depressed. And then a friend of mine, he's a judge in the Supreme Court in New York City. And he's like, Nadia, listen. Why don't you start your own healthcare consulting business and I will get you clients, right? So this is what I did. I became a certified court-appointed guardian. I started Vita Health Consulting Group. I did that for 8 months. But again, I couldn't get paid. I was having a difficult time getting paid. And it got to a point where I got so depressed that I was like, what am I going to do? I'm highly educated. I cannot find a job in my discipline. And, then one day I was on Facebook and I saw someone telling his story. And that's what caught my attention, right? That's what caught my attention. And I messaged him that night and we started talking. And he introduced me to MLSP, My Lead System Pro. And this is how I got started. This was how I got started in network marketing, right? This is how I got started in network marketing. And this is how I met Mark Lalone, and it's been 1 year and it's been an amazing journey. And, after I met Mark was when my business started taking off. It's only been 1 year. And I've ranked 5 times, very close to ranking again. And I'm fortunate. I'm so fortunate to be in this space and to meet so many people that I've met that I want to give back. And I want to teach so many of you. So this is what I want to do, so I want to say thank you all for being here and joining me on this venture, and I will see you on the other side. Bye everyone.